I have something truly special to share with you. If you are a fan of football and typewriters like me, then you are in for a treat. We'll be diving into the world of Olivetti Italia 90 typewriters, a unique fusion of my two passions. So without further ado, let's get started. Let me take you back to 1990, when the Football World Cup in Italy captured the hearts of millions. From iconic celebrations to legendary rivalries, that tournament had it all. I can't forget Roger Milla's corner flag celebration or Carlos Valderrama's unusual hairstyle, and the penalty upsets. Back in 1990, the Italia 90 World Cup was the first tournament that I've watched on TV. It ignited my love for the game of football. The memories of goals, players' names, and thrilling stats still linger without the need of checking online. The Italia 90 World Cup was a tournament to remember. Fast forward to 2017, during one of my countless Google searches, a blue Olivetti typewriter caught my eye. To my surprise, it had the World Cup mascot on its top cover. I questioned its authenticity, but discovered it was an officially licensed typewriter created by Olivetti for the Italia 90 tournament. They had captured the essence of the tournament with their distinct azzurri color, inspired by the Italian national team, and its larger than usual white keys. The logo on top of the mascot added a simple yet unique touch. Seeing this typewriter in person became a dream that I hoped to fulfill one day, especially since finding it within the UK was quite rare. Let's take a quick detour into history. Olivetti has a legacy of supporting major sporting events. They were the first typewriter company to sponsor the Olympic Games, supplying typewriters to the press centers in Rome in 1960, Tokyo 1964, and Mexico 1968. However, there was no special design for these events. Commonly used models like the Olivetti Lettera 22 were provided. But in 1990, Olivetti created three unique typewriter models for the Italia 90 World Cup. One was electric typewriter inspired by the Olivetti ET Personal 55 design, and the other two were manual typewriters, combining elements from the Olivetti Dora and Olivetti Lettera 35. All of them proudly featured the World Cup mascot and the Italia 90 branding. These typewriters were not just visually captivating, but they also played a crucial role in the press rooms during the World Cup. At a time when technology and the internet were not as advanced as today, typewriters were essential for spreading news, covering matches, conducting interviews, and communicating through faxes and mail. They came in various keyboard layouts to cater non-Italian journalists, including QWERTY, AZERTY, and QWERTZ. However, the widely Italian Xerti keyboard layout dominated. Now let me share with you the story of how I acquired my first Olivetti Italia 90 typewriter. It happened during the COVID pandemic when I stumbled upon an online auction in Italy. The typewriter I won had been used by a journalist to cover the World Cup in 1990. Despite the high fees and challenging shipping conditions, I finally had it in my possession. The condition was extraordinary and it brought me immense joy. This model took inspiration from the Olivetti Dora design, but what made it truly eye-catching were the additional Italia 90 touches. A year after, we managed to acquire the second Olivetti Italia 90 typewriter, inspired by Olivetti Lettera 35. It came with its original and uncommon carrying case, adorned with the Italia 19 mascot. The condition of this typewriter was flawless, making it a great addition to our collection. Apart from its sentimental value, there are several aspects I adore about the Olivetti Italia 90 typewriters. First, its a futuristic mascot design logo. It truly captured the essence of that time. Second, the azzurri color used for the typewriters was out of this world. Third, the large white keys were incredibly convenient, especially when your eyesight isn't perfect. And finally, let's not forget the carrying cases, which were both practical and stylish, featuring the Italia 90 mascot. Of course, No product is perfect, and there are few aspects I feel could have been improved in the Olivetti Italia 90 typewriters. For one, the frame design was similar to the previous Olivetti models and felt less durable. Additionally, the dominance of the Italian Xerti keyboard layout often left little room for international options like QWERTY. And finally, the second Italia 90 typewriter, while visually appealing, had a bulky frame and its weight made it slightly challenging to carry in shoulder bags. Despite these minor drawbacks, both Italia 90 typewriters hold a special place in our collection. Although we focus on acquiring typewriters made before the 1980s, I couldn't resist displaying these unique pieces because of my deep love of football and the nostalgic memories I associate with the 1990 World Cup. On a separate note, the Italia 90 typewriters are not the only sports-related typewriters in our personal collection, as we have a German Triumph Gabreile 25 typewriter with the Olympics logo on its cover. This typewriter was manufactured, distributed, and used in the press rooms during the 1972 Olympics in Munich. Plus, this was the first Olympic Games where Olivetti typewriters weren't the main supplier of typewriters, as it was the start of the rise of the other typewriter companies that tried to share the spotlight with Olivetti. As for the typewriter specs of the Olivetti 90, year of make 1989, color Azzurri, typeface Elite, keyboard Italian Xerti. For our ranking, reliability 7/10, design 7/10, rarity 3/10. Thank you for watching today's video. If you enjoyed it and found it interesting, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel, as in the next video we'll be showcasing another intriguing typewriter from our personal collection that you don't want to miss. Until then, keep typing.